All right, what's up, people? What's up, folks? All right, so starting from the top here, right? Number one, man, it ain't nothing but positivity no matter what, man. That's the way I stay and the way I remain, because, like I said, none of these people want me to win. First thing, let's get things straight here. I run the streets, I run this whole country, I run the world. That's number one. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a guy who talks. You people don't know anything about me who watch YouTube. Let's get that straight. And anybody with something to say, right? Like I said, they can say it right in front of me because none of y'all know me. Y'all don't know who I am. You feel me? At all. So, like I said, man, people be real funny, man. People move funny style. This internet stuff, everybody got an opinion, and opinions don't matter, right? And I just think it's hilarious, man. I think it's hilarious because, like, people have no clue like how real I am. People have no clue, no comprehension how much I've done and accomplished. I was looking at YouTube today. It is just crazy how these Masons, they just all they do if they talking, they lying. They all narcissists. And it's just funny because you think that people care, but we really don't. That's what I've noticed. There's too many people in the world. You think talk means anything. You really believe that your talking works. Really? Did it work for Eminem? Because I just watched a whole thing about Eminem and this and the Crips were doing this with Eminem. Well, yeah, I mean, look at him. I mean, of course, when he go to L.A., they gonna tell him to check in, right? And he ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. So they claim, oh, he ran to the Samoans, and the Samoans gave him protection, right? The thing about Tyree Sneed though is that I don't need protection from nobody. You feel me? Nobody at all. You understand? So that's number one. Number two, if I make friends with somebody or I'm cool with them or I chill with them or I hang out with them, it's because I want to. That's all. You know what I mean? It's because like I have some respect for them or I like being around them. Whatever. Right? So yeah, I mean they make these little camera recordings like wannabe documentaries and then they just make up stories and twist all of reality. It's hilarious. They say a bunch of stuff that never happened and is so far from reality. Oh, Eminem. So Eminem talked, you claim. Tony Yayo, like my dad called him, said, uh, Eminem said, I don't give a whatever. I mean, yeah, he had whole songs saying that. Wow, he talked. Oh my God, he's so tough. Like, it's just silly, man. Tony Yayo looks like he's 3 feet tall. I mean, y'all funny, bro, especially in New York, man. New York is just funny. Like I told you, like I had just talked to somebody that claimed they were from New York, right? And they were saying that they're like, "Oh, there's too many crazy people in the street in New York." And I was like, "Well, when Batman gets up there, I mean, like I mean, they can pretend all they want, but like, Batman is worse than anybody. Let's just get real. I mean, you can miss me with all these stories. And then, like I said, that individual was like, I don't know, like talking, and then all of a sudden they do the same thing, like block and run away. That's an agent. You see what I'm saying? That's what agents do. And there is so many agents all over like this social media stuff, and they're just sitting there monitoring, right? And trying to find a way in to see what I'm doing and the moves I'm making. I mean, most of my moves are pretty public and transparent. I mean, you don't have to do much. You know what I mean? I mean, everything I do, I put out in the open. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let me explain something to y'all, man. When you're the real deal and you're the real thing, it's all just solidified. It's over with. It was over with a long time ago. It's a wrap. It's been a wrap. There is no continuation. There is no new people's opinions. They don't matter. People who aren't involved, people who don't know what's going on and who's who and the names in the game. I mean, a music industry in New York is not taken seriously. I'm the man who, again, I will put every major record label out of business in my sleep. I guarantee it, just like I predicted day one. And like I said, I have a gift. I have a gift with music. I have a gift with singing and rapping. I have a gift with all of this stuff. And I've kind of lost a lot of passion for it. I've lost a lot of passion for pretty much everything. Just if I'm going to speak from the heart and be honest, here we go again. Nonsense. Hold on. So, yeah, like I said, um, basically opinions don't matter. None of these people are a part of this. Their opinion doesn't matter. They don't matter, and that's what everybody's kind of frustrated about. I've noticed, especially on here. You know, I mean, everybody has an opinion. They like, you know what? Everybody's got one, right? Doesn't mean anything. You know, let me state some facts for you all real quick so that you can understand something, right? Real quick. Here's how it goes, right? As far as the record label stuff goes, again, I'm the CEO of Cashless Bane Records. It's my record label, right? All my companies, record label, all that. It starts out as an idea, right? I've opened an LLC in the past, right? If I wanted to open an LLC, I just make the money like a hustler do, and I open the LLC. There's not really much purpose behind it. Okay. And I don't know how that would work. And it's just a bunch of regulation that you don't need when you can just keep things an idea like I do and be smart. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like for me personally, right? I just stay doing real business. You feel me? I just stay keeping things an idea, right? And that's what works for me. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, the only thing we talk here is reality, bro. So, I mean, anybody who wants to talk reality, that's welcome on the show. Come on. Anything else is a waste of everybody's time. It's not going to do anything for me. So, moving forward, like I said, this record label has been. I have the bank records. I have the bank records for everything. All the money I've pulled in. I made most of my money was made not even with music, right? I sold physical units for years, and I used to be really good at it. I mean, I used to go out and make a living off of selling CDs. Okay, a lot of people knew me as that. Even down here, they knew me like as the mad rapper. You know what I mean? Like they knew me as like they knew I was rapping because that's all I was focused on. You know, I did it out in the coast of North Carolina. I did it in Atlanta. I would ride the MARTA and I would sell my CDs. You feel me? So it's like I would always be selling physical units on the street, right? And I mean, I must have made easily over 1 million record sales. Easily. Physical units, street hustling, just slanging tapes. You feel me? Like I could do anything I set my mind to, right? And that's the dream that most real artists that have a mind and really know what they're doing with music, that's what they want to do. You feel me? Real artists, they don't really want a record deal. They want to be independent and they want to do what they set out to do, which is be independent and make money. Anybody who knows the name of the game is making bread. Now, again, I'm a man who I've made millions every year consecutively. I have all bank records of everything, right? No, I have plenty of money right now, right? Because I'm continuing to create checks to this business. The check is almost to the $100 threshold, right? I was counting. I think I made like 10 plus checks on here already or something. I just started building this business. It takes years to make any profit, with any business you build. And I've made buku bucks already off this business as soon as I started. I mean, immediately. So, no, you need to stop repeating yourself, right? And you need to stop projecting. Okay? Those are your issues. It's very clear that I have money. I've always had money, and that I make money. That's why you're here typing. Moving forward, um, like I said, all we talk is reality here, and that's it. You feel me? So, like I said, these people, they can't seem to deal with and handle basic reality. Talking is not going to change reality. What? You feel me? So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I have all the bank records. Like I said, I had a bank account with over $300,000 in it, all invested in the best stocks money can buy. I'm a master at investing, self-taught, right? I'm in the middle of a settlement lawsuit because I had over 70,000 shares of a stock, right? And they're gonna have to pay me something, and they need to compensate me fairly, and not for the dates they're choosing. They need to compensate me for all the dates, and basically that may become another lawsuit, right? Because they're trying to pay me for only a small period of time, and that makes no sense. That's against the law, and that's unfair because I didn't do all that investing. And then when I talked to the lady on the phone a while back, this was like a while back, she was sitting there and kind of laughing and stuff. Like, what's funny? I mean, I work every day from 11 a.m. to past 1, 2 in the morning to buy those shares. I made thousands of dollars like before breakfast half the time. I'd make over 2 grand, right? I lived off that stock for years. So, no, I've never had financial problems ever. I don't have them now. I don't know what you mean. I'm just in between checks. This business is extremely successful, and I eat more than most people. We've been over that. We don't need to keep going over it. Please stop repeating yourself. I will never have money issues. You're not making any sense. It's just that simple. You understand? So, like I said, no, this business that I'm doing now is extremely successful. I will always be rich because what I teach, I live by, and rich is a state of mind. God is about to bless me with so much money that I'll never have to worry about money again, right in front of you. And like I said, these people, they're in their feelings online projecting because they can't afford a hot dog. What does that have to do with me? I mean, again, it's basic common sense. I mean, if I'm telling you I have the bank records for everything that I can get, I had a bank account with over $300,000 in it. You wouldn't be here watching me if I wasn't the money maker. Okay? I put up more money on YouTube than anyone who ever existed, right? Ever. And y'all had to take down the channel, right? And this company targeted me because of it, because Masons like 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather, what they put up is prop money. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson testified in court that his lifestyle was fake. These people who are watching this show, you see me always make tons of money, always have tons of money, always ball out of control. And again, I have made more money independently, mostly not even off music, right, than any record label that's ever existed. Cash Money Records couldn't come close to us here at Cashless Bane. I'm the CEO. I have the bank records. There's no question on who I am. Oh, no, I'm a big baller. See, again, you're trying to say something every day that doesn't exist. What's the point of that? It's not going to get me down or make me feel any type of way because reality is completely the opposite. Everything for me is positive. Life is positive when you have a positive attitude. I have nothing but opportunity. I'm always doing well. What are you talking about? So see, people are upset because they don't dictate my reality. You're just someone typing in a chat on YouTube. That means nothing. You don't dictate reality. The facts are right here in front of you, right? Like I said, sometimes you have to take a break from cash and money, right, for your own health and peace, and that's what I'm doing. So that doesn't mean that I'm anything else. It just means that I need a break from it. I'm a human being. So see, what you're saying is not any goal of mine that I would want to reach. You're going the wrong direction. And it doesn't make any sense to speak on money if you don't have it. Right? Okay. So, like I said, sold 50-acre properties for over $100,000. Uh, what else? Had over 60K in San Antonio and Vegas. Right? I used to make and spend about 10 racks every single month when I was out there in North Carolina, right? Um, Before that, when I was 16, when I left high school, I became a multi-millionaire immediately, all off my own efforts and own ventures and hard work, right? I don't know what these people are talking about. I mean, you're not a magazine. You don't have a voice. You're just coming over here because you feel some type of way about my reality and who I am. I mean, that's normal. A lot of people will. Because trust me, your Masons like Jay-Z and P. Diddy, I mean, they don't even have one penny. And you see that they're getting actual karma because of the evil things they do. You know, the devil sells you a lie. He doesn't ever give you what he says he's going to give you. You understand? And the illusions, meaning the lies that they make up, I've made and seen more money than any lie you can make up. I keep trying to explain this to people. I've made and spent more money. I'm going to step out of the chat, bro. We're not going to do anything repetitive. Moving on, this business will continue to succeed. It doesn't matter how you feel. You don't dictate it. So again, I have all receipts. I have made and spent more money than your entire government combined. If you're typing, it means that you're in your feelings. That's a compliment. I'm the CEO of Cashless Bane Records. Like I said, I have all the records. I can arrange a sit-down meeting with anyone in the world who doubts my claims. I have the records. You feel me? So there's no other further conversation, right? I love it, man. I love it. I love it, man. I told you, I got people in their feelings because of the money that I always make and produce. Now, check this out. Let's talk in reality terms, right? This business, right, pays what? This company pays less than 100th of a cent for over 1,000 views. I've made almost like 10 checks or something like that. Buku bucks, like tons of money already, right? Very quickly, right? Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm getting paid top dollar as far as this company is concerned to speak publicly. If I wasn't getting paid, I wouldn't be here. Okay? So, I mean, of course, people gonna be in their feelings, but when you speak, you got to make sense. Money, like I said, nobody can talk that with me. We've been over it. You got to move on and move forward. You got to catch up to the content. What you say means nothing. I mean, you don't have a voice. I do. You don't dictate anything. I dictate and run everything. I run the world. So I mean, try to tell me my reality, that's silly. You don't know me. You understand? You ain't around me. You don't know my reality. You understand? The internet doesn't show anything about who I really am. Right? And this is why people, like I said, will get online and say silly stuff. Right? This is why those people, right? Like, Horza Jr., Horza Jr., right? He's so silly, man. That was funny as hell. Like, I listened back to the show and I was like, yeah. I'm like, I was nothing but nice, like I said, and respectful. I always am to my donators. And this was an agent, right? That's why you see how they're habitual and they make no sense, just like they're habitual offenders of the law, right? They don't know how to cause confusion. See, you just typed something, but you were proven wrong. Now you need to acknowledge that it's not a choice. You've been proven wrong for all the past decades, every single time you spoke. You have to acknowledge that. So, I mean, your opinion here doesn't hold any weight. And you're going to have to just deal with that on your own. I know they mad. They mad as hell. Why? Because Tyree Sneed is the moneymaker. You feel me? So, yeah, like I said, so they get on here. I mean, isn't that the same thing you said when I was in Vegas? Come on, man. I mean, I had over $250,000 still in the bank, and you were saying things like that. So you're just always going to type that. That's fine. It doesn't do much for me. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, tell yourself whatever you need to deal with my success and make yourself feel comfortable. What's that to me? I don't care. Right? Like I told you, they can't deal with my success. In Green Bay, I basically ran every restaurant. I was the anchor. I got the best reviews for the best dishes because I was a dishwasher. And I basically carried the restaurant on my back. I was the anchor. The minute I left, everything went to hell and didn't work. Anywhere that I leave, I'm a true asset. And then all of them go broke and nothing goes well for them. And I'm walking karma. Like the business in Austin, I made over 11 bands quick, paid for a hotel every night, every other night, over $100, made 11 bands, walked away. They went out of business and got their karma for trying to play games with me. Right? I ain't took an L yet. That's a successful dude. So, I mean, no, I'm just taking a break because the environment I've explained. I don't have to explain to you. You're not my boss. I don't have one. And you're not my dad. So what do you mean? It doesn't make sense. There's nothing extra that I can do right now. I mean, you can only do as far as what the opportunities are available to you for that present moment. And like I said, there's still a lot of benefits to my situation, and you don't know me. So, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, you can say these things when I'm at that point. I've never gotten to that point because I keep working hard and keep pushing. So I don't get it. It's a big deal if I spend money on food to eat. That makes me something I'm not. No, it doesn't. It just means I have to eat more calories because I'm a big dude and I work out more than anybody. I'm setting world records. Money is irrelevant right now. I'm focused on setting world records and being Batman. What do you mean? I expend all resources and spend all money to do so. You don't have anything to say to me that actually exists. Money is irrelevant right now. The purpose is being Batman. Batman is going to have to expend all his money, and that's what you do. Holding money is never something you do, ever. And this is why I'm in a better position than all these folks. All these folks around here, all these folks on the internet. That's why they're all in an uproar. Like I said, y'all talk a lot online. I mean, what's up? I mean, the reading told me today, the reading said it's time to get froggy. Like, what's up? I mean, everybody talking a lot on the internet. Like I said, that Horza Jr. dude, I mean, you broke. Let's just get real. You have no money. I mean, you donated on your own. Nobody told you to. And you sent like $4. That's embarrassing on your part. That's a reflection of you. What do you mean? No, I'm not an individual who's lacking ever. I'm a guy who I speak publicly, and your job is to pay me. And y'all don't seem to want to do your job because you don't have any money. What does that have to do with me? You can't create the view of me. You're not the media company. I am. Yeah. Do I look like someone who doesn't have dough? No, I look like the millionaire I am. Always have, always will, buddy. Right? And you can't handle that. You can't deal with who I truly am. That's it. You can't deal with my essence. So, like I said, I'm the CEO, record label Cashless Bane Records, right? And people can type whatever. I mean, that's weakness. Over here, we don't do that. We're mature. I'm a grown adult, grown man. And that's it. If you have something to say, I mean, say it vocally. Anybody. And it will be proven wrong like everything. You know, I don't have time for that. I got time for real people with an identity who are part of this game. At this point, if you don't own a company, you don't own a record label, how could you tell me something? Think about that. Think about somebody who's a commoner trying to say anything to me to make me feel any way that's not true about me when I'm the CEO of a whole record label. Cashless Bane Records is extremely successful right now. I mean, we have worldwide marketing ability, right? The entire world. I show you countries from all over the world tuning into my website. Got over 1 million something plus views for the website. There's a counter on the site so you can go see how many are on there. You can see they're real, they're not fake, they're 100% genuine. So I don't understand what anybody's saying. Like I said, if people are just going to say things they know don't exist, I mean, like clearly what? That's been designed to try to affect me. I mean, okay, no big deal. That's something you got to deal with then, because success isn't easy. Success is not nice. It's not pretty. It's not easy. Success is not something that everybody should even want. It's a real hard journey and a hard walk, and you're going to be on your own through it, like I am. And this is success, no matter what anybody says. More overcompensation, more weakness. Like I told you, everybody around here, all I see is weakness. And remember, I'm right in front of all y'all's faces. Oh, I'm exactly who I say I am, boy. Everybody knows about me. I don't know what you mean. Like I said, that Horza Jr., I mean, you should be embarrassed. I mean, you sent like $4. I mean, how are you going to tell me anything? I should what? I mean, like I said, see, this is the thing with the people down here. That's what they do. I mean, you're entitled, you're favored. You have a system down here that favors you, right? And doesn't even let me work a job. I mean, how are you going to tell me anything? And again, why are we acting like, see, that's the thing. They try to put you in a point of view that doesn't exist. I mean, that's the first thing they go to every time. I mean, that's delusional. Like, they look at me like, oh, he's Batman. Oh, I bet he doesn't have any money. That makes no sense. Or to be Batman, you have to have a ton of money. I own all my inventory. I've got all my inventory. Remember, Styles was like, well, if you have all those cars, talking about someone else, where are you going to park them? Well, me, I own my own car lot. I pay for it every month. I'm going to say it again. Billions in equity, people, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot, website worth almost $2,000. I mean, I got it all. Mineral rights, oil royalties, right? I got monetized on here, right? I mean, no, I'm doing great. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that all these people, right, refuse to allow me to do what I need to do. None of them want to see me win, right? And everything I've ever tried to do, like I said, they've tried to sabotage. And guess what? You failed. You failed. You understand? No, it's these people who don't do nothing every day. They just sit there. It's these people who have an attitude, right? And like, I don't care. Karma is real, man. Karma and God is handling all that. He's been handling it all. Feel me? Every day. So why would I care? It's not my thing to worry about. God got me. God got all that. Right? So like I said, when you get on here and type, I mean, who are you? Do you have an identity? No, right? Okay. I mean, then you can't talk to me. It's just that simple. The chat is not designed for you to just sit there and try to type something because you want to trick me off my throne and you're frustrated because you can't. So you try to project how you feel because that's all you can do. That's called what, people? By definition, what's that the meaning of? Being what? Powerless. You exhibit every day that you're powerless. Actually, you should get some self-awareness. Ha! I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Right. Yeah. Like I said, that they can't deal with this reality, and this reality is all that exists. Yeah, you don't have the ability to create an alternate reality that doesn't exist. So that's what people do. They talk to themselves and they make up stories and whatever. I mean, it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? Delusion will never affect me, partner. So, like I said, in this reality, the only one that exists and matters, I'm a boss. Feel? I mean, nothing you say about me, it's not about me. You're not talking about me, bro. It's not true about me. Those are things that you went through. So, see, that's what they do. They talk about themselves. Okay. I mean, it's not my issue. Whatever people's insecurities are, that's their thing. So, like I said, I'm done addressing that. Moving on. Be straight gray rock method. And like I said, every day they do this like it means something. I mean, it's a felony. It's a federal crime. It's a felony across state lines. It's illegal. You're aware that you're going to prison. I mean, it's a waste of your time. But, you know, be my guest. Do what you do. You know what I mean? But no, Reality is simple as it gets. Let's see what else here. I've just always made money, man. I've always been successful. Like I said, I'm retired. I'm good. Not worried about anything like that. I'm just fine. What do you mean? No, God is about to bless me with millions of dollars. Just like always, I make money through the universal laws of karma. You can't tell me that I'm you, I'm not you, and you're not me. What are you talking about? Like I said, I'm never lacking. God provides. So again, it's not making any sense. You're going to say these things on here, right? No matter what, right? Until I go to the lawyer and show it to him. And then you're immediately going to be arrested and you're going to go to prison. So, I mean, what's the point? Like I said, it's illegal what you're doing and it's not okay. And it's just that simple. You feel me? Like I said, I'm in no hurry to go to an attorney because it doesn't bother me, actually. And that's been proven. So that's it. Move on. You know what I mean? We go over things one time here. You've heard and seen my success since day one. I mean, what do you mean? So I don't own a Porsche? Yes, I do. A mechanic down here wasn't jealous, so he messed it up. Yeah, that's what happened. I don't pay for the car lot every month. That's over $100. That's not wealth. That's money, right? So how do I make that money if I don't have it? Right there, proven incorrect. All of that stuff I pay for. I've paid that car lot for the past, I don't even know how many years. I paid over 110 to tow every car. I had a whole bunch of racks on me at the time, and I put it into paying for every tow over $110 each car. Then I negotiated the contract and paid that, right? And I created my own lot. And I have like 4 or 5 cars now in there. I don't even pay attention to it. So it's like, and they're all top of the line vehicles. They just need work or whatever, right? That's what happens with vehicles. I mean, you're not in any business like that. I mean, you've never dealt with vehicles, so you wouldn't understand, especially owning them. See, all of you, you just put cars on payments. I mean, you know, it's kind of like how you try to say something about me walking. Well, I mean, I'm seeing every day a story of someone driving and then going straight to prison, and I mean, serving a life sentence. Like I said, I want to walk. It's a lot safer. You don't have to pay tickets. You don't have to pay for gas. You don't have to pay insurance. You just use your feet and you walk. I like walking. Even now, I mean, like I said, I'm hurting, but like I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to take what I need and that's it. You know what I mean? But I like walking. So, I mean, it's so easy on here because you just say reality. I mean, you don't have a choice. You have to acknowledge my words in reality. You can't talk around me. So, like I said, I don't need your validation. I mean, who are you? You feel me? So, like I said, they and they feelings because I had over 60K in Vegas, over 300,000 in the bank, and you're trying to take my success and turn it around into something else. My success, I'm proud of. My success makes me happy. It doesn't work that way. In the real world, you get rewarded for succeeding, right? Now, this society may try other stuff, whatever. Like I said, nobody held me back. Nobody held me back at all, man. Like I said, I went up to Austin, started working 6 in the morning every day, living in a shelter, paid the property taxes, turned around, sold it for 100,000. Nobody stopped me. So, I mean, again, you're saying that spent money doesn't count? Yes, it does. You don't make the rules, I do. Any money that I've spent and made, you got to count all that. You got to count all them oil checks. You got to count all these bank accounts. You got to count all that stuff, all of it. Feel me? So sitting there typing something that you know doesn't exist, what does that do for you? How do you feel now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? They don't have an answer for me, man. Trust me. You ain't saying nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was in North Carolina with like tons of money, bro. Like tons, bro. Like I said, I was making like over 10 racks a month and stacking it. You know what I mean? You people, what you do and proclaim, you all do illegal activity. And I make a living like off of exposing corruption, standing up against corruption. right? And stopping criminal enterprises and shutting down illegal organizations. This is what I do. Yeah, independently without trying as Batman. I'm the real thing. So, I mean, there's nothing you can say to me. Time to get real with yourself. Find something to do. I mean, no. There's nobody who could come close to me financially. The truth and the pecking order of this world is that Jay-Z and P. Diddy and all those people have always been in modern day slavery and never had a red cent. And Tyree Sneed has made more real money than anyone, especially Masons like that. They've always been poor. Why do you think they can't bail out of jail? What? Come on, bro. You said all these people had all this money, but there's concrete records that Floyd Mayweather uses prop money. There's concrete records that people didn't get paid, and then he does scam, fraud business deals. This made the news. I told you all, Floyd Mayweather has never had one red penny. He takes pictures and videos. It's absolutely pathetic. As a Mason, they get bussed around like it's spring break. The spring breakers that come out here to SPI, they're Masons. That's all it is. You're just somebody, it's like going to the church camp. You're going to a trip and they're facilitating the expenses for the trip, and that's it. And they use you. And then after they're done with you, that's it. That's how Masonry works. That's why you're upset, because you already know you don't have your freedom, right? So again, no, I'm not anything. And that's not how money works. My soul comes first. I kept my soul and I stood up to a world that is run by Masonry. I'm in the devil's den. I stood up to the devil, me and God, by myself, and I won. How dare you, right? How dare you try to say anything my direction? That's what it is. You have some audacity. That's hilarious. That's where we're at, and that's reality. And I'll set the record straight every time. Y'all can type hiding, right? And that's exactly where you're at, hiding. Why? Because Tyree Sneed is a boss. Like I said, I got them all shook. It's been like that since day one. Got them all shook, and I run everything. What's up? No, all my actions have spoken for me. All of them. And I did all the right actions. No, I won, man. Like I said, I don't get on here and talk like that because there's rules. So we're going to keep this energy very positive, very cute, and that's what we're going to do, because this is my business. Feel me? This is my moneymaker. This is my hustle. So, yeah, like I said, YouTube isn't the place for that, right? So, I mean, why doesn't anybody say anything in front of me? Because they can't. Because they know reality. Just like you know the reality that I've always been rich, and I'm rich now. Again, just like Styles had to tell you people, rich is not, cash, it's equity and wealth. I have more equity and wealth than the illusion of Donald Trump. It doesn't even come close. So again, when Horza Jr. donates me $4, you can't be serious right now. And then to try to tell me something that doesn't even apply and doesn't exist, like I said, that's another agent, right? That's delusional. I should be nice. Why should I be nice? I should be nice. So check this out. I should be nice, but the people out here, your entire system in the valley is designed to help you. They only let you work. I'm not allowed to work. I'm not allowed to do anything. They give me a hard time if I go into any store. They don't speak English, right? ICE has been deporting everybody. This is facts, right? And you're saying I should be nice when everything is designed against me. The government has targeted me. This corporation targeted me. They won't even pay me right when I work harder than anyone. I did a service for the community, and the valley hasn't come out their pocket and given me one red cent. Let's just get real. I got other people. Michael said that he'll help when he gets his settlement or something. Like, I mean, okay, you left that message. I'm going to speak. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, I mean, that's my whole thing. I mean, that's cool. What does help mean? I mean, helping me is not stringing me along, giving me a couple of bucks. Helping me is like, hey, yo, here's 10 grand. Here's 30K. You straight. Now I want to see what you do with that 30 grand. We're going to get investors. Somebody's going to put some money up for me. I already know it. I can feel it because I have the ability and the talent. I'm the strongest man in the world. I mean, like I said, if your government cared about its people, it would have already hired me full time and given me a bonus for even signing on, whether it be with the CIA, Feds, FBI, whoever it may be. they would have already done this. You feel me? But like I said, the government doesn't care. Just like Michael Jackson told you in that song, right? Oh, I love it. I love it, man. They feel. We out here winning every day, nonstop, right? Nope, don't care. No, this isn't America anymore. It's a third world country, and I'm winning. So, I mean, what do you mean? Like I said, people want to talk money here, but don't have it. Make that make sense. But they want to talk to the guy who has all the wealth. Equity is money. Cash means nothing. How many times do I have to teach you how the world works? You can tell yourself whatever you like. See, they just type to type because they're hoping that their typing will elicit a reaction because they're upset at all the money I'm making with this business. So you can't tell me I don't have money because I keep getting checks. No, I mean, that's money, right? My money does count that I make. So you're just saying whatever I do, it doesn't count. That doesn't make sense. You don't invalidate me. It's impossible. No, my check is almost $90 plus. It's going to be over 100 real soon, right? And that's it. We'll get this show on the road, baby, and continue to do us. Like I said, I'm going through some serious stuff right now. You see how these people, they just never stop. They do this every day. I mean, that's methodic, bro. That's a prison sentence. So like I said, I'm going to keep on winning. You do what you do. This business is going to continue to be run professionally, and that's it. And I'm not starting over no more live streams. These people have no business talking to me. These people could have done their job a long time ago, right? And they refuse to, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's crystal clear what's going on. They're all in on it against me, and that's perfectly fine, and I'm going to continue to win, standing up by myself with God. You understand? No matter what. So, like I said, I'm not concerned. You know what I mean? I'm not concerned at all. Feel me? So, let's see here. What was I going to say? I mean, like I said, I made millions every year consecutively, literally. Like I said, I had videos on here. I put all this stuff on the table and showed y'all mathematically how right there that was a million. I had multi-millions. Like, I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed, factually. I owned the property, right? What it should have actually been valued at would have helped, right? And that may be another lawsuit. Just because people don't know how to do their job or follow the law, that's not a loss for me. It's a win because it'll turn into an extra lawsuit and they'll have to pay me another settlement. I'm going to turn around, go to a lawyer and have so many lawsuits to file. It's unreal. And I'm going to win all of them. So, I mean, what are you saying? You want to talk about money? I'll never have to worry about money. All I got to do is go to a lawyer. Like I said, it's not the right time. I only move in divine timing. You don't tell me anything. You don't tell me when to move. You don't know me. So what are you talking about? Just be patient, man. You know what I mean? Be patient. Don't worry. You know what I mean? You can't do all this stuff. It doesn't work like that. So it is what it is, man. It's common sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not my issue. What your issues are and what you lack. That's it. I'll be right back. Easy money.